Bullshit.
It's the No BS Marketing Show. I'm Dave Mastovich, CEO of Massolutions, the world's only no bullshit marketing firm. Ben Roethlisberger has been in the news lately for good things, his performance on the football field for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but it wasn't that long ago that he was talked about for not so good things off the field. One of my blog posts dated July 27th, 2009 was titled, "Where Does Big Ben Rank?" The post was about his messaging and PR performance, not his quarterback play, after his press conference to address the sexual assault civil suit filed against him. WPXI TV in Pittsburgh asked body language expert Sally Choppings to review the interview, and she said she thought Big Ben was telling the truth. Steelers fans mostly rallied around their star quarterback, but many across the country felt otherwise. Fast forward now 9 years later, so now when I ask where does Big Ben rank, I'm talking about from a PR makeover standpoint. Roethlisberger has spent considerable time reshaping his image and changing his approach. One example was the post-game interview after last Sunday's come-from-behind win over the Jacksonville Jaguars, a game in which Ben was horrible for 3 quarters, but turned it on late. When asked how he felt about the win, Roethlisberger talked more about how poorly he played for 3 quarters than his fourth-quarter heroics. He added the somewhat obligatory praise about his offensive line and mentioned a couple of his receivers. This is but one small example of how Ben has changed his approach the last 5 years or so. Roethlisberger is much more focused with his messaging. He's much more disciplined in interviews. He stays behind the scenes more than most quarterbacks, and certainly more than he did the first 5, 6, or 7 years of his career. On the field, Roethlisberger has put together back-to-back strong seasons after crappy single-game performances early in both seasons had people talking about how it might be time for Ben to think about retirement. He pushed that talk aside and turned it around on the field. He also turned it around off the field from a PR standpoint. What's the message for the rest of us as far as our own or our company's messaging? Like Ben's number here are 7 messaging plays you need to make. Number 1, have a plan. Winging it doesn't work for anyone. NFL star, CEO, content marketer, anyone. Number 2, focus on your big idea. What's the one major takeaway you want your target audience to have with each interview, blog post, ad, or social media post? Make that point early and often. Number 3, be disciplined. It's easy to stray when you're speaking to a group, in interviews, or posting on social media. Don't. Number 4, mention the team with specifics, not cliches. Yes, it's bigger than you, but it can't be just, quote, "We have a great team." Number 5, say it again. Repetition matters. When you think you've said a message too many times, someone out there is hearing or reading that message for the first time. Number 6, consistency over cool. Your target audience appreciates knowing what they're getting from you and your messaging. Trying to be clever ends up hurting your cause. Number 7, keep it simple. Winning messages are easy to remember and make sense the first time we hear them. So Big Ben has improved his ranking on and off the field. He's now in my top 20 all-time quarterbacks. The verdict on his brand and image won't be decided for a while. Thanks for listening to the No BS Marketing Show. Please post a review. It's the lifeblood of how we do our thing here at Massolutions. It helps us to understand what you're liking and what you think we need to change. So post a review about the No BS Marketing Show. Also, sign up for your weekly No BS Marketing Fix. It's quick and easy to read, and it gives you marketing and messaging tips that can help you with personal and professional growth. Sign up at massolutions.biz. Lastly, remember, ask yourself, What's the big idea? Build your story around the answer. It's all about bold solutions, no BS.